What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. You like that? Smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop. So much to talk about, fam. I am going to get into the discussion of this woman in Rochester who is being called a mass shooter, the first of her kind, a black woman, popped off 50 rounds in New York City. Well, not New York City, but Rochester, New York, allegedly. But before I do that, I want to talk about a couple of things. First, I want to make sure that everybody who wants to go check out Big 3 basketball, get your tickets at big3.com. They'll be making stops in Vegas, New Orleans, and the Bahamas, all party cities. So y'all know it's going to be something special. They're going to have a ball out there. I think I'm going to catch the one in New Orleans. Yeah, I'm overdue for a vacation. I might even jump to the one in Vegas and the Bahamas. I need a break, man. I really do need a break. So if you can't check it out in person, you can check it out on CBS, Fight TV, or Triller. All right? You can check it out on TV or you can stream it. Big 3 basketball, that's Ice Cube thing. He's doing it big. He's back for a 4th season. Very successful. And it's got all the bells and whistles like the NBA does, but it's more intimate. I like it. I like it. Had a real good time, man, when I checked it out when he came to Houston with it. Next thing, fam. Ghetto Boys Reloaded, the podcast, is here. It launched today. I want y'all to do me a huge favor. Click that link in the description and select the subscribe button. Follow the podcast. Let me say this before I go any further. This is why you want to follow the podcast. This is our first day. This is the launch day. This is day 1. And we're already in the top 6. We're already top 6 Apple Podcast. Fam, this for y'all. If you have not joined already, if you have not joined the podcast, go ahead and click the link in the description and join the podcast. You know, be part of the day 1. Be part of day 1 because we're going to blow this thing out of the water. You know, so be part of the day 1 of the success of the show. Go subscribe right now. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you rate the video. This helps with the algorithm. This helps keep pushing the show forward up to the front of the line. So, and you know, that's how we get down, fam. You know, we ghetto boys. So we don't know nothing about, you know, second place. You know, we want that number 1 spot. And I know y'all want to see us get it too, fam. You know, and with the help of y'all, we gonna get it. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. Also, make sure, this is very, very important, fam. As you subscribe, you like, you rate the video, you comment, just get engaged, you know, because we're going to make sure we're giving it to you. We got some dope guests, not just celebrity people, but people of substance, people that got something to say. If you follow what we're doing with our podcast, we're not just interviewing celebrities just because they're celebrities, you know, because all celebrities ain't really like, they're not interesting. some celebrities are very boring, and we don't want to really deal with those type. We like to have conversations with real people. So that's what our thing is about. It's a real down home conversation. So make sure y'all go over to, if you want to check out the visuals of the podcast. Also, it's important that you definitely start off with the audio. That's major. Subscribe to the audio because the audio comes out every Monday and you get the full version, and it's free. You get the full version of the audio of the podcast every single Monday. All right. We have the visuals that comes out on our YouTube channel, and those will be a series of clips of what you're going to hear in the podcast. So you want to make sure you go over to our YouTube channel. It's Ghetto Boys Reloaded. I need to put a link in the description also, but all you got to type it in, just type in Ghetto Boys Reloaded YouTube, and you'll see our page. You'll see, me and Brad on there and all that stuff, and talking about when the podcast airs and how to find it. All right. Fam, right now, I got the pleasure of bringing in the producer of our show, of the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. A King is in the building. What's up, King? Hold on, we got you muted. Hold on.
Yo. What's up, Captain?
Mike. Let's see, where are you, Mike? No, you got yourself muted over there. You're muted.
You can hear me now?
Muted, Aaron.
You can hear me? I just unmuted myself.
Can't hear you.
What? Hold on.
This is what happens when you go live, fam.
Yo.
Still can't hear you.
All right, 1 second.
All right, so he's gonna come. He's gonna try to get his mic together and come back in. In the meantime and in between time, I'll give out some shots. Chris Hunt, what's up, Chris? Louisville, Kentucky, in the building. Who is that? Rich the Kid? Yeah. Roy Island. Paul Morse. What's up, Paul? Okay, let's try this again. You there?
Yes, sir.
Can't hear you, brother. We're gonna get it right, fam. We're gonna get it. I wanted to make sure that I brought A King on because he's been in this space, in this podcast space for a minute, and he's one of the dope brothers, one of the dopest cats out there. He was a producer for the Combat Jack show. Combat Jack, that was my dude, and they ran a tight ship over there. Very good quality production. And when I was introduced to him as a producer for our show, it was impressive. His resume was impressive. And he, one of them type of dudes, like he really invested in the show. And he's not just the kind of dude that's doing the minimum. You know what I'm saying? He's invested in the show as in terms of, getting involved. You get involved with, with the interviews and some of the topics and all kinds of stuff. You know what a producer do. He do that and then some. So I wanted to bring him on the show and, kind of let's give him his flowers because, it takes a team, and big shout out to Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect, everybody that's involved over there, Dolly, Nicole, our talent booker, everybody. It's fam, y'all have no idea how major this of a production it is to roll out a podcast of this level. It's like putting out an album, It takes it's a lot of moving pieces. So Aaron is still not on. So I tell you what, okay, we're gonna try this one more time and see what happens.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
Too quiet, man. I can't hear you.
What?
I can't hear you. So listen, Hold on. I really wanted to hear what he had to say. I really wanted y'all to hear what he had to say more.
Check. You hear me now?
Yo. Yeah, it's not on my end, man. It's whatever's going on is happening on your end. Oh, y'all saying that y'all can hear him? Willie, you must be on mute on your end. Oh, okay.
Oh, they can hear me.
Okay.
It's saying everything is good on my side. Check.
Okay, my bad. Damn, fam. That cost us like 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes. Oh man, that's all right. We got it. I'm glad I read started reading the comments. Man, thank you first of all, thank y'all for being patient and thank you, man, for coming on the live, man, to speak on this. So I wanted you to kind of like share with the audience like what it takes to put a podcast out like this Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast on the level that y'all putting it out, the level that you're rolling out. Because a lot of people think that when you do a podcast or something like that, you just get on the platform and start talking. You can do that, but if you want to run numbers, like run them numbers up out the gate, it's a lot of moving pieces, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But just to be clear, well, first and foremost, congratulations to the first episode, you and Scarface. I think the culture needs it. I think we need more responsible voices in the space, just different perspectives, especially with you guys having such awesome journeys. So that's one. Two, it's never, of course you want to be successful out the gate as much as you can. But I think the main thing I look for is to see if the talent are engaged, if you're having fun doing it, because you want to reap the benefits from it, but you also want it to be a little bit part labor of love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, when I was able to come down there and sit in on the first episode, I was observing, how involved you two were. And I thought that's what I knew. I was like, all right, they on to something. But to answer your question more specifically, it takes a lot. It takes the willingness to do it, the willingness to go through the process, the willingness to cultivate an audience, cultivate conversations. A lot of times people get in the podcast because they want to do pop culture talk. And it's like, I always try to discourage that because I feel like, what can you contribute to pop culture that hasn't been dealt with in the 24-hour cycle? You know what I mean? Especially for something that's typically released every week, every 7 days. So by the next 7 days, by the time you do an episode, we already done ran through 1 million top headlines. So I tend to encourage those who are trying to get in this space to be more relatable content. Things that you're asking somebody to come back every 7 days. So you want to hope that you can give them something they can apply, to their everyday life, whether it's mental health, whether it's a laugh, whether it's about finance, whether it's, just history, whatever it is, just something that they can relate to.
Right. This podcast, man, we got the word that what did we fall at? What are we, 5? What are we, 5 or 6? What was it?
The last I checked was a little while ago, number 6.
So we're at 6 right now, and the day is not over. So fam, let me see how many people we got in here. We got 1,800 people. All 1,800 people right now. Hold on, we got 1,824 people. Okay, so I'll go with 1,800 because we probably got at least 24 haters. So them suckers, you know what? Let's go with the whole thing because they want to watch. That's why they're here right now. So all you little suckers out there, little haters, y'all go ahead and subscribe too because I got some pain for you. I got a lot of pain for you on this podcast. So you make sure you need to make sure you subscribe, man. You got to make sure you own this, man. Cause I got some things to say. I got some things to say that's going to advance the black culture. You ain't gonna like that. You don't like to see black people making it. You don't like that. Boy, we're gonna be making it, man. We're gonna be advancing the culture, man. We're gonna be giving up that information and the instructions, baby boy. You ain't gonna like that, but we're gonna put it in your face anyway. You did. So make sure you, because I know some of y'all pain freaks. You got to come see me because you can't stand me, but you got to come see what I got to say anyway. So come on down. Come on down. Check out the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast, fam. But anyway, I don't want to spend too much.
Let me ask you though, how do you feel, man? How's it on your first day out?
Here goes the thing. Like, so a friend of mine, a lady friend of mine. Okay. She was like, babe, are you gonna celebrate? So you know me, like I don't celebrate like a lot of stuff. Even when I have accomplished something, I won't celebrate because I'm always like looking at the next challenge. I'm always focused on the next challenge. And I'm the dude who has a birthday and I tell people, don't give me nothing. I don't want to do nothing. Then if they do something, I'll be like, oh man, oh man, this is so cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, right? That's me, so most of the albums that we put out, when the albums came out, I was at home chilling. I didn't go out. I didn't do no major album release party or whatever. I think I probably did maybe 3 album release parties out of all 13 albums or so. I probably did like 3 album release parties because I'm just kind of result oriented. I want to see it happen first. Look, so we know the buildup was here. We saw the buildup. I felt the buildup, but you never know until it go down. And it's like, okay, we got the launch date coming. Even when we was putting the records out, and we knew that we were gonna do well, but we didn't know if we were gonna debut number 1 or number 10 or whatever. We didn't know. So when you get the news that you got to debut number 1, you go like, man, all right, let's celebrate, baby. Let's go have some fun because we know we about to go platinum around this bad boy, right? So this is kind of like how I feel about the podcast. I got the news when I read your text, and I was like, whoa, that's big. It's the first date. We didn't pass all of these thousands of podcasters up, and we way up here in the top 10, day 1. That's huge, That's
and you're
huge.
in good company too.
Yeah, and good company. I mean, like we like a couple of ticks away from Drink Champs, and I think what was it, $1 million worth of game, and these dudes, they out there killing it, man. And salute to those cats, man. They out there killing it. So, and we're all pretty much on the same label, right? We're all on the same label, and it's good.
Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game. They're
$1 million worth of game is on Barstool. Yeah,
I just want to make a quick note. I'm looking in the comment section, and you got a few ladies that want to know: is the young lady that you were referring to, is she British?
No, she's not British. No. But she's a nice young lady, nice young respectable lady. You guys would approve, That's how. Let me tell you how much I love my people, man. I love my supporters so much that I would not even date somebody that they wouldn't approve of. You know what I mean? Like, that's how much I cut for my people. I love my people. I wouldn't even date somebody they wouldn't approve of. So everybody else go do what you want to do. Date who you want to date or whatever. But I feel like it's important that we carry ourselves a certain way, and the people that we bring into our lives, who are going to take up that space, the people have to have confidence in those people also, that they're not going to be draining your energy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's important. That's very, very important. So yeah, I think you guys would approve. But yeah, man, I'm when I got the information, I did feel good. I don't think I felt that good in a long time, and I've been like I've been chalking up a lot of W's lately. But this feels good, you know, because we've been working on this about a year. You know, we've been we've been putting this whole plan together for about a year. And you know, if you factor in the negotiations and all of that stuff, it's been about a year, you know, from beginning to actual launch date. So, and now that it's here, it was like, for me, I want results. And then I didn't think that they would come so fast, you know. So this is a good thing for me, but now it's like, okay, let's push it all the way. Let's push this thing as far as we can push it, and you know, take it all the way to the top. Basically, like we would do a record. You know, like we're not going to be satisfied with, you know, just being in this spot or that spot. What we're going to do is we're going to give it our best shot, and then we'll let the chips fall where they may. You know, because ultimately the people decide. You know, the people decide what they want, right? So our job is just to give the people what they want, give them the content, and then when it comes to the numbers just kind of like do what they do. But the most important thing is solid content, and maintain the integrity of the content. And if you do that, I don't care what you're doing, I think you'll be all right. Even if you come out the gate slow, even if you come out the gate stumbling, I think you'll be all right long term if you focus on the integrity of the product.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. And the people will let you know. You know,
yeah.
if you start swaying away, you know, they'll let you know.
Right.
You know, they'll bring you back to balance. But I'm super excited. You know, I'm looking forward to what's next, like, you know, in terms of the reaction to the future episodes, because they got something, y'all. They got something crazy. You know, they got some dope ones in the chamber, man. I can't wait for the world to hear it.
Absolutely. And man, again, man, I appreciate you stopping in. I know this is really like, I just kind of got a wild hair, and I was like, man, I want to get you on right quick and just, you know, give you your flowers and salute you, man, and just say that, you know, you part of the team, and, you know, teamwork really does make the dream work. So again, man, salute and have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A King, the producer of Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast.
Salutes, man. Congrats. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. One love.
Absolutely. In a minute. Yeah, fam. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead on and put you guys on. If you want to come into the live stream, I am going to give you an opportunity to do that. So let's see what I'll do here. Let's see how to get you there. I'm going to I'll put it in the chat. It's in the chat. There you go. Hold on. No, that's the wrong one. I hope y'all don't click on that. Let's see. I'm so betting on there. Okay, fam. Let's have a conversation here about this woman in New York who is being called the first Black female mass shooter. She allegedly pulled a gun after getting into a fight with some girls and indiscriminately busting off 50 rounds. This happened at a Walmart parking lot. an 18-year-old boy was killed, and another has serious brain injury. Now, I said 18-year-old boy because that's how they refer to non-black boys when they get killed. You know, if you're 18, 19, sometimes you can be 20, 21, they'll say boy. But especially when you're 18, 19 years old, they always say boy. But when it's a black guy, they'll say man. They'll call him a man. Same thing with girls. If it's a 19-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, they'll say woman. But if it's somebody else, they'll be like, oh, a 19-year-old girl was killed. A 19-year-old girl has been arrested for triple homicide, blah, 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 blah. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right, fam. I'm talking about it. I ain't letting nobody slide. I ain't letting them off the hook, fam. I'm going to get at them every chance I get. I'm exposing all of the wickedness they do. Okay, going back in. This incident popped off in the parking lot around 12:50 a.m. And this happened after a group of girls got into a fight. They said that hundreds of blows were thrown. Now, here's the thing, fam. Walmart closes at 11 p.m. This is according to information that was circulating on the net. So they close at 11 p.m., but this fight takes place at 12:50 a.m. So the question is, why are all these people outside in the Walmart parking lot in the first place? Why are they out there? And you know, when Walmart closes, it's pitch dark. They turn off all the lights. I guess they probably do that more than to preserve energy. I think they do it, I think they do it to discourage people from congregating. This fight was captured on video, and they said that there were dozens of women fighting. All of the victims were taken to Rochester General Hospital by private vehicles, and one man was pronounced dead on arrival. Police say that 50 shots were fired. So there's been an uptick of women killing lately. A lot of women, like getting involved in cases that you typically don't hear women being involved in. Where y'all think that's coming from? What's that got to do with what? What y'all think, fam? Going into the comments. Deals. What's up, King?
What it do, player?
Hey, you got it. You got it. How you feel?
Yeah, how you doing, man? Congratulations on your podcast, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. What's on your mind?
Nice, man. Just listening to the show, man.
Right. You listen to it? What you think?
And, you know, man, we just coming out this pandemic, man, so it ain't no really telling, man, you know. People should be asleep at that time of the night. You feel me?
All right. Okay. Yeah.
12 o'clock in the parking lot, man. You only asking for trouble, you know?
Right. Yeah. Hey, man, we got to be real careful, man. Like anybody can get it at any time. Personally, I don't really too much like crowds, man, at all. And if I come around in a crowd, man, I'm trying to get on the outside of the crowd because I know anything could pop off, and it don't matter where you are. It don't matter, what the complexion of the people are. There's just a lot of uncivilized mutts roaming the streets of America. As simple as that. There's a lot of uncivilized mutts roaming the streets of America. Who the hell pulls out a gun and indiscriminately just start banging at a crowd of people? You dig? These type of people, man. There's no place for these type of people in our community, man. And I think it's time for us to get used to outing those type of people and getting rid of them, getting their asses. Like giving them that same energy that we would give anybody else. But I appreciate you coming on, man.
100,
Deals. Absolutely.
Salute, King.
What's up, Slim? What it look like?
Salute, King. You
Thank
know
you.
me. You know I'm always in here saluting you, saluting the fam. I want to say congratulations. I'm gonna give you your flowers while you're here, big bro.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
But I want to touch on a few things. One of the key words that you just said when you was talking to the last brother, like it just brought back a memory. You said congregate, right? Now listen, I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I currently live upstate New York by Albany.
Mm-hmm.
I went to prison. In prison, if you have more than 4 people walking, whether you in the yard, whether you on your way to chow, wherever you go, they say you're congregating, which leads to them charging you as a gang member. So when you do that, you put yourself in unnecessary situations.
Mm-hmm.
But like you also said, there is some uncivilized mutts in this world of all colors.
Right. Right.
And like we can't get them a pass.
Right.
Because like I understand, all right, I don't like excuses. But you have some black people who have the excuse, oh, look at what they did to us to all these years. But you just gonna throw your life away to go out and do something ignorant?
Mm-hmm.
What makes you better than what was done to you? But it really wasn't done to you. It might have been done to your ancestors or your family members, but it didn't really affect you that much for you to want to go the extreme mile for what?
Yeah, I think. See that I agree. I disagree with that. I mean, I agree with some of what you're saying, but that piece where it didn't affect them. Nah, man. You know, like you got to understand, like you know, the if you really want to like mess somebody's head up, you really want to mess somebody's life trajectory up. You know, you can slap a person, punch a person, shoot a person. That person might survive that injury, but if you brainwash a person, you can control their mind. You can control the way that they think. You can control the movement. You control every aspect of their lives. And this brainwashing process, this propaganda machine that America uses, has been in full operation for hundreds of years. And that's not something that people can just snap their fingers and get over right away. And I'm not saying that you make excuses, because I learned early on that no matter what my situation is, I'm going to be responsible for my own actions. And because I seen the judge hit the gavel and give people a bunch of years, so I already know if I keep on going this way, I'm gonna be next. So I knew that, and I had the wherewithal to try to at least do something different. I had to at least try to do something different. I didn't always succeed, but I had to try to do something different. And I also disagree about like calling these fools out that bring harm to our communities. Like I think it's okay to talk about look what they did to us, but at the same time, after you say that, then do something about it.
Yeah, like a lot of people get on social media and talk.
Yeah, what they did don't give you an excuse
to
be lazy. To be
like some people, like I want to clarify what I said. Like I mean what I said, but I'm gonna put it in better context. There is some people in our world who suffer from mental illnesses. They're exempt from what I'm saying. When you know better, you gotta do better. Some of us get on the internet and talk about fuck the white man all day, but we in the hood killing our own people. Like, how does that make sense? It don't add up.
Yeah, but I don't think the people that's in the hood that be talking that F the white man stuff, I don't think that they're the ones doing the killing. I think the ones who are doing the killing don't care about the white man. They don't even have time to think about what's going on with the white man. You got to think about somebody who has a mindset that they're going to go out and kill their people.
Yeah, I think social media did it.
This is a person that probably has no problem, with white supremacy.
Social media. I feel like social media raising these kids.
Yeah, it is to an extent. It is.
Because it's like you would threaten a man on social media, I'm about to come kill you and actually go do it. But you gonna say somebody told on you.
Yeah.
You think because you posted it and deleted it that the post don't exist?
Right.
So the judge could subpoena Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and all your deleted everything will be on the printout.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes just people just do things that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like another situation I want to speak on, like I just don't understand how you get caught afterwards if what they alleged was true. Take the brother in Florida who they said shot the cop, right? They said he fled to Detroit. He got in a shootout with the police. But you let them capture you willingly? Like, what was the purpose? I thought you was ready to die for everything you believed in.
Yeah, but do you think that they really, really, really had a shootout with him? Like, and
No, he
allowed him to live?
No, see, this is what it like. First of all, I'm a black man in America. I'm always will be. But I grew up in North New Jersey, like at the bottom. So I know how people who look like us think. Some people will think I'm going to shoot just so I can get away because they got a duck for cover. But my thing is, if you did let off any shots, how do they capture you without you even putting up a fight? Like, they alleging that you shot a cop in the face, whether you did it or not. Let's be honest, in America, you'll never walk away from that.
Well, it is America, and it's 50-50. You might not. Thanks for coming in, man. Slim.
You too. Salute, King.
All right.
Because they got a duck for cover.
Yo, Don P. What up, Don P?
What's going on, Willie Will?
What's up? What's up with you?
Oh man, you know I'm your age, man. So I'm back in the day. I remember the heydays, baby. I remember the heydays.
Right. What's
and you know, I worked in the industry, so we have some mutual acquaintances.
Okay.
People like Ice Cube and Minot.
Uh-huh.
You might not have heard that name in years, huh?
Nah.
Did you know him?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, okay. He ran Mackenzie River.
Okay.
Mackenzie River owned St. Ides.
Oh, whoa! I did. I did. Okay, I do know that name. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he was.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know how, but yeah. I didn't. I hadn't heard that name in like 20 years.
I figured that much.
Is he still alive?
Man, I went by where their office used to be, the last location.
Yeah.
And they moved. I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know if you knew the sister Gina that worked with him. She was his head of marketing.
I know I done, but I knew mine. Yeah.
But yeah, man, this stuff is crazy, man. What's going on out here is crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I tried to find the podcast on Apple Podcast.
Uh-huh.
Ghetto Boys Rebooted.
Reloaded.
Well, even when I put Ghetto Boys up, I couldn't even get an R, so I don't know what's going on there.
No, it's in there, but it's a link. There's a link in the description.
Scarface put one in there for which one was it? He put one in the chat. He put a link in the chat.
What?
He did for iHeart. He did for iHeart.
Yeah. But you need that Apple. You need that Apple link.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I use Apple. I use all of them, man. SoundCloud, all them.
Man, I'm finna get you that Apple link right quick. Watch this.
All right, bye.
Let me see. How can I do it here without killing the live?
Don't kill alive, man. Don't kill alive.
I got to do it without killing the live. Let's see. Let's see, where is it? Ghetto Boys Reloaded. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I think this is it.
It's Willie D, y'all, and it's
So yeah, Willie, I was in the game, man. I do merch. I do merch, so I create lines. We were doing promotional stuff at that time, but we also do merchandise, so going out on tours and stuff like that. Matter of fact, Aaliyah was my last artist before she passed away.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. We was just getting ready to jump off the porch with her because I had a Genuine before that and during that time, and it was just getting ready to jump off the porch with her, man. Me and Moms, it just was ready to rock and roll. So, but at any rate, amen, on this B1 tip, brother, I'm glad I'm speaking with you. I spoke with a couple other brothers. I think we can do something in terms of nationally. I think with the cachet that you have, I know Q be down. Just putting some, well, I actually got the format together, put it that way, whereby we can do stuff on the weekends, like do a Sunday thing. It's like a B1 conference. We have roundtables and things of that nature. And before that, we have a Black Expo. And just like, Cube is doing his big three.
Uh-huh.
2 different key cities.
Huh.
I got that written up, but I think, like I said, with the cachet, people gonna come out. And if they come out, they're gonna hear the message.
Right.
And they're gonna be like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. There's so much, man, I just watch you guys. I ain't got no time for no TV and that propaganda.
Right.
That's all it is. So, but you were talking about the shooting and commenting on that. Man, why are you pointing your gun at somebody that looks like you?
Well, the thing is, too, man, just beyond that, just why are you just indiscriminately just pointing the gun at human beings for no reason? You know what I'm saying? Like
Real talk.
Innocent people. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if you want to get at somebody, why not just get at, I can't go that far.
I can't. If I'm gonna get with you, if I need to get with you, you're gonna see that red beam.
Yeah. Or you might not see it. It's like,
you might not see it, but I do.
You might not see it. Yeah. Man, I appreciate you jumping in, man. Hey, man, follow me on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram. Let's chop it up.
For sure.
Okay, in a minute.
Peace.
Yeah. South side. What's up, King?
I am Southside. You just caught me when I'm walking to the stove, bro. And honestly, everything is breaking up right now, bro.
Right.
Okay, I hear you. As far as the women, doing this outrageous, as you say, that they're acting out a lot more nowadays. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're breaking up. As long as you can.
Got something going on with that phone over there. All right, so he's gone. If you can come back in over the next couple minutes, man, I'll let you back in. Let me see if I can put a link in here for you guys to join the live if you want to come in. Again, fam, want to invite you guys to go and subscribe to the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. It is going down, fam. It's going down. We launched today. Thanks to you guys. We came in at number 6 on Apple Podcast. I mean, out of all the thousands of podcasts out there, we came in at number 6. So that's impressive. Day one, we skipped the line, you know. So we trying to keep on pushing it. So I need everybody that's listening right now to do me a favor and click the link in the description, and follow the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. There's a link in there for Apple, iHeart, Spotify. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to find it. And if you listen to podcasts on some other type of network or whatever, you can find it there. It's everywhere. Ghetto Boys Reloaded. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, make sure you rate the video, because all of those little things help with the algorithm and helps to push the podcast closer to the top. So today is day one. This is day one. So I need all my day ones to make sure you go and subscribe and follow the podcast today. Now, don't wait till tomorrow. Don't put it off till tomorrow. Let's get them numbers up today. Y'all know that. Y'all know how this go. That first day is a beast. You know, that first day mean a whole lot. It say a whole lot. You know, when you drop in these podcasts, that first day, the launch date. You know, so I need you guys to go out there and click that link. Not go out there, but click that link and, you know, go to Apple, iHeart, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow, subscribe to the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. Having a lot of fun doing the podcast too, fam. You know, me and Brad, you know, we've been partners for 31 years. You know, that's a long time, right? And you'll hear some of that in our discussions. You can tell, you know, by the texture of the conversations, you're like, okay, these guys been knowing each other for a long time. But we have a lot of fun, but we also talk about a lot of serious issues. And we got such a diverse group of guests. Like, we're going to surprise y'all with some of the guests that we have. It's going to trip y'all out. Y'all going to be like, oh, okay, I wasn't looking for that one. Another boomerang, boom, hit you with another one, boom. So that's how the podcast is going, fam. We're going to keep you on your toes. You know, we're going to keep you informed. We're going to keep those instructions coming. And, you know, the goal is to make sure that everybody walk away or tune away from the podcast with more clarity, more insight than they had before they tuned in. I'm gonna check a few more comments and then I'll let you guys go. Mandy just subscribe to the podcast. Appreciate you, Mandy. Thumbs up if you've already subscribed to the podcast. Thumbs up. Also, fam, follow our YouTube page, because the YouTube page got the visuals. But the YouTube page, you'll be able to see clips. So you'll be able to see visuals of what you hear, but there'll be clips throughout the week. And then we release the entire episode at the end of the week of the visual. But the entire audio episode comes out every single Monday. Every Monday, we're going to start it off. Every Monday, you'll be able to hear a brand new episode of Ghetto Boys Reloaded. All right. And so you subscribe over there to the podcast and then come on over to the YouTube channel so you can see what you're hearing. And that's Ghetto Boys Reloaded. That's the name of the podcast channel. Ghetto Boys Reloaded on YouTube. I want to put a link in the description. I'll put a link in after the live ends, but just try to make it easy for you guys to get on. Donnie Griffin, appreciate you, Donnie. Appreciate you. Robert Rodriguez, yeah, appreciate you. The shooting was in Rochester, New York. Let's see. Rufus Green. What's up, Rufus? Appreciate you, Rufus. Sharika Smith. The link is in the description. So just look right under the video. There's a link for you. You can click that link, whatever link is appropriate for you to go check it out. Click the link and you're in. Patricia Gutierrez. What's up, Patricia? Patricia's checking in on Facebook. Show some love to the newest member of the Willie D Live channel, fam, JJ. He just became a YouTube member of the channel. No, not he, but she. JJ just became a member of the channel. Show love, fam. Welcome her to the channel. Sister Soul, what up? What it look like? Mr. Lawrence, absolutely. Appreciate you, Mr. Lawrence. Who is that? Sean King. Yeah. What's up, Sean? A lot of shootings going on, fam. A lot of women been shooting. Women just been shooting, man. You know, this men don't have this whole shooting game on lockdown anymore. And these women, they're not just shooting. They're shooting. A lot of them in these same-sex relationships, these lesbian relationships, and they're killing their significant others. A lot of that is going on. Isn't it a trip, fam, how somebody can kill somebody that they told all their dreams to, that they lay next to? Sometimes they have children with. You met this person, mama and daddy, and all around this person, families, the people that love them the most, and you do something like that. Yeah. Got some wild people in this world. Sweet D, what up? People have been getting paid, so I decided to give it a try. I think I can say the most. Oh, okay. This chick is what they call them? Those yeah, she trolling. Gotta get her. Block. Okay. So that was Patricia. Who was that? Sharik? Is that Sharika? Shariki Smith. I think I'm saying it right. Yeah, appreciate the assist. T. Thomas, what up? Joe Roy, Boxing Conversations with Reggie. What up, Reginald? North Memphis in the building. It's that Cavelli. Terrence Tab. What's up, Terrence? All right, fam, that's my time. Again, one last time, Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. The link is in the description. Check it out on iHeart, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. We debuted today at number 6. We're gunning for the number 1 spot. I need everybody, all hands on deck. Everybody go and subscribe to whatever your podcast network of choice to get that Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. Also, make sure that you check us out on YouTube. Go to the Ghetto Boys Reloaded channel on YouTube and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, fam. Comment also. Very important. Comment, subscribe. You did? When you go over to the podcast side, to the audio podcast side, make sure you comment, subscribe, you like, you share, you rate. It's all about engagement. You did? One more shout out here. Who is this? That's King T. What's up, King T? Appreciate you. And then there's Dreams Film Production. Dreams Film Production. All right, fam, that's my time. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening or your morning, wherever you are in the world. Till next time, no more talk.